Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are gonna be talking about big news, Morgans and Vivi from One Piece. I wanna talk about these guys because I think it is very tied to whatever is gonna happen going forward after 11:14. Okay, so if you haven't read 11:14, stop the video, watch something else, pick another video from the channel, and come back to this one later on, okay? Because I'm gonna be talking about the latest things from the manga, and yeah. So, first of all, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about Morgans, okay? So, who is Morgans, and what is he doing in the story of One Piece? So basically this guy is the World Economic Journal boss. He is the news coup, the guy from the newspaper. It's a journalist, and it's all about the truth or his decorated truth. Okay, if you remember, he is like a massive bird looking. It's like I think it is Tori Nomi model albatros, and he's the whole time in hybrid form. We haven't seen the original face. We don't know who he is, how he looks, or any of these things. So I think all of this plays in his advantage, because he can infiltrate someone somewhere and get all the info that he needs. We don't actually see him doing this kind of thing much, because obviously he's the boss and he has a lot of people working for him. But he's one of these characters that, because the fruit that he has, he could do that and he will not be noticed. Okay, so I think let's make sure that we are in the frame. Okay, we are good like this. We're doing some sketches, a little bit of a sketch like we always do. Basically, this is one of the wings. Okay, we have the wing here. I wanna do a loose character today. Okay, let's see if I manage to have the video shorter than normal, because what I wanna talk about him is recent, and I don't wanna go much into detail because I don't think he has a major role in the story. He's a secondary character basically, and he's gonna be helping a little bit here and there, yes, but I don't think we can theorize much about. We could say, okay, let's theorize about Zorro, about Luffy, about Sanji, about Blackbeard, but this guy being a secondary character, there is no much to tell. But I've been thinking about something after reading the latest episode in manga 11:14 and talking with my friend, and we kind of had a revelation there that I will arrive there while we talk, okay, about Morgans. So Morgans is, I think, the concept about mystery. He's basically the mystery, that you don't know who he is, you don't know how he is basically gonna be doing things, or yeah, of he's infiltrated someone, you don't know the face. So that is very scary, and that is something that he can use on his advantage. He has a very long neck, and I think today, I'm gonna be sorry about this, but I think we are gonna have to go outside the frame today. Let's see, this is the hat. He has a top hat, like this. If it is just a little bit, it's fine. I wouldn't want him to be the full head or something out. Okay, I think we are kind of on the limit. I'm gonna try to narrow it, because he's very long character. It happens the other day as well with Nico Robin, that I was worried about maybe we go out of frame. But yeah, I didn't want to make him too small either on the paper, because he has many details for the feathers and everything, and he's very nice. Let's do the mouth first here, and then the upset eyes. He's a very eccentric man. He's one of these underworld brokers or underworld lords or bosses. In depend of the translation, it is called one way or another. But basically, he's one of these underworld people who attended the Sanji wedding and everything. Okay, he was in Totoland, invited by Big Mom, and he knows about everything. He knows about everyone, many secrets of the world, and that means that he is a very dangerous individual. Okay, so we have the beak, very, very massive beak, so big mouth. He could be perfectly big mouth Morgans instead of big news Morgans as well, but yeah. So we have the face. This is a little bit the hairs, well, hairs or feathers, because he is this bird albatross model. I do like this, and then on the neck as well, like this. We will add details in a bit. Okay, now we are just kind of sketching what we want. Okay, looking good. Looking good. So he's a very eccentric man, as I was saying, very eccentric character. He's always about the shouting about big news, I'm gonna put this on the newspaper on the front page, let's print this, let's print that, like exaggerating the concept of journalism and truth in the newspaper. So he's amazed by everything. Basically, you know, the wedding invitation, he goes there, the people that it's in the wedding, he's excited about, oh look, this guy is here, this guy is there. When the whole Germa 66 betrayal happened, so they actually Big Mom's crew, Big Mom family betrayed them, the arrangement that they had, and they tried to kill them and everything. He's looking from the back, like excited about it, like, oh my god, it's gonna be big news as well. The whole concept about Jinbei talking to Big Mom, saying, okay, I'm gonna leave, I don't wanna follow you anymore, and she does the soul focus and doesn't work in Jinbei. So all of these things, very important things from the story, for the Jonkos, for the concept of the wedding. Big News Morgans is living it. It's looking into it with detail and trying to squeeze all the info and all the exaggeration that he can put later in the news. So in a tea party, if you remember, in the tea party, he kind of finds Dufeld, the other guy, the other underworld boss. Dufeld kind of takes the Tama tobacco, the secret box from Gyojin Island that it's in Totoland at that point. And he wants to open it, wants to steal it, wants to see what's inside. And Stussy shoots him from the back and kind of, in theory, kills him, but we don't know. And Morgan sees all of these things. After seeing all these things, Stussy realized, and they have a chat and everything, and you know, Morgan is like, okay, I'll keep quiet, but let me see what's inside. So when they are gonna check what's inside the Tama tobacco, he ends up Dufeld that was laying on top of the box. He ends up falling, and then he falls. The Tama tobacco falls, explodes the bottom of the mountain, and it makes everything fall. And later on, they will blame this in Luffy. But it was these three guys who made all this mess. And yeah, he's so excited that he's falling, taking pictures and everything. And at the end, the thing is that because of this scene is kind of demonstrated that he has a deep connection with Stussy, and they've been kind of giving information to each other in the past, most probably. And so he knows many things. So even at the very end of Totoland and everything, when the fight is unraveling with Luffy, etc., and they are trying to escape, you see him with his flying balloon thingy that he's escaping with Stussy. So probably they made an arrangement to escape and all these things. So in that conversation at that moment, there is this comment that he says that he thinks that the Pirate King will come out from the worst generation. So we know that he is a very fan of Luffy, and he's always exaggerating what Luffy's doing, so he has more repercussion in the world, and his bounty is higher, and everything is higher. And maybe he knows some things from the truth that we don't know, and yeah, that can be important. So this is just the first part of the video that I wanted to do today. Is basically a intro for all of those watching the video that they are not sure or they don't remember much this character, so you guys can say, ah, okay, I remember what is he doing, and I remember this guy, and yeah. So we have the kind of, I don't know how is this called in English, the tail, yeah, the back part with the feathers and everything. So the tail is here, the legs as well. We still in frame, yeah, that's good. He has this big clown type of shoes, very Oda style, very nice. Okay, one leg here. It's kind of he himself looks like a balloon, like yeah, like this part is like a ball. Okay, and we have the hand. If you realize when I'm drawing, I always try to draw all of it at the same time, okay, because it's nice to see how the drawing is evolving and how you see all the parts growing at the same time. If you need to correct some things, you can correct, kind of do a basic sketch of everything, and then slowly I go working all the sides, like I'm doing at the moment with this one. And yeah, feel free to say in the comments what do you think about the videos, about this whole One Piece theories and everything. How are you liking it? If you want to see someone special here on the channel, just kind of yeah, drop it there in the video and in the comments of the video, and I can think about my opinions on a specific character, and yeah, and start talking about it a little bit. I'm enjoying a lot doing the video, so as well. I don't normally say it, but feel free to, you know, like the video, subscribe, send it to your friends, your nakama, your family, and everyone. And yeah, let's see if slowly I start doing more and more. And yeah. So keeping up with a little bit the description of Morgans. He seems to be a character that is not friends with anyone, like, you know, like journalism. You need to report everything and you need to report the truth in theory. Especially he's not friends with the world government. We know that in some instances he has been, yes, following orders from world government and posting things that the world government was okay with. But we see as well a really nice scene after the Wano saga when the whole Yonko problem happens and Luffy defeats them all with Law and everyone, no? So they are kind of basically gonna silence, they want to silence that, so they send a letter to him from the world government, and this is given by the guy who takes the pictures. I think it's called Attach or something like that, and the guy gives Morgans the secret note saying, the note is saying basically, oh, don't share this info, we're gonna cover it up, blah blah blah, and he doesn't accept it. He doesn't want to, and then the big reveal is that was an infiltrated CP agent from Cyberpool, and Morgans, that seems to be very strong to be this type of character. He punches him on the face, defeating him with one hit, and he says that he's not gonna take this bribe and he's gonna share all the info about Luffy, and on top of that he shares as well the awakened form and everything, and the Gorosei goes crazy when they realize that Morgans has shared this info, because the truth of who Nika is, or who that really real form is. Obviously, we don't have all the picture yet of all this info, because Oda hasn't revealed everything about Nika. But basically, is that's the secret of One Piece, no? Joy Boy, Nika, and Void Century. That is what we are trying to discover at the moment in the manga. That's what they are talking about now in the manga. And yeah, let's kind of focus 1 second here to do. It's kind of a clown. He's dressed like a clown a little bit. I think this may have some connection to Buggy later on as well, because the concept of clown and Buggy is it's you can't talk about one without talking about the other, and this is the same. So okay, these are squared. Later we will paint them with red and white. The legs are the same, so we will make here some. Yeah, like this, and one in the middle, and this one too. So A small thing that I forgot as well with this whole announcing Luffy as you know, with the white image from the Awakening and everything. After Totoland as well, when the posters are released and everything, and when all the info about Totoland and the destroy that happened in Big Mom Island, Morgans is the one who says, okay, Luffy has done all of these things, he is the culprit of all of this, he allied with this other guy and this other guy, and what happened here is that Big Mom was defeated, basically. That is not true. Big Mom was kind of taken on the side. And on top of that, what happens as well is that he is the one, Morgans is the one who says, Monkey D. Luffy, I declare him, who is declared there, as the 5th Emperor. That everyone went crazy there and kind of, oh no, this is not yet, this is not gonna happen yet, but later on it happens. So it's kind of half true, exaggerating the truth all the time and everything that actually ends up being true. Okay, like let's say this is kind of the maximum form of haki, observation haki, that he knows already that Luffy is gonna be this big. And yeah, I find him to be a very interesting character and very important character in the One Piece world, because he's the only one who, he takes care of himself, okay, and he's gonna say whatever he wants, but he's the only one who can defy the government in the sense of information being given to other people. In this case, the normal people, the people that is chilling at home. So those families, the normal people chilling at home, they can't know the truth because they are not pirates, they are not travelers, they don't have a network of information or spies there in them, the info, what is true, what is not true. So Morgans in that sense is kind of letting everyone know about the truth. And at the very end, this is leading to me, this is leading the video to what I wanted to say today about him and Vivi. So the latest actions happening in the Reverie, in the Leveille, or depend of the translation is as well Leveille, Reverie. I always called it Reverie, but anyway. The thing is, there is someone who is passing him information about what's happening in the Reverie, etc., and other things. And this happened to be Wapol. Okay, Wapol is talking with him on the phone, on the Dendenmushi, and all the time. And then as well, he says, I have a lot of info for you. Save me, because I've seen some things here that they want to kill me. So he trusts Wapol. Wapol gives him the information about the Gorosei, Sabo, Imu, Cobra, everything that he has seen through the peephole. And we realize that he ends up taking in his balloon Wapol and Vivi, Nefertari Vivi. So yeah, that's big news for all of us in theory. That is big news, to be honest. And why would you say that is big news? First of all, I've been kind of preaching in my previous videos. I'm gonna put a video about Vivi here. Okay, and in this video about Vivi, you can check out all the info. I think she is the ancient weapon Uranus, like Shirahoshi is in Gyojin Island. And he's gonna have a role in Elbaf, but I'm not gonna talk about this now here, because I wanna focus about her and about Morgans in another topic. But regarding this video, check it out because this is connected. So basically, I think what Morgans is doing is taking Vivi to Luffy. So he is gonna be kind of following the trail of Luffy. Maybe Sabo may have given her Vibre card for Luffy when they escape, something like this. The thing is that I think Vivi is gonna end up in Elbaf, Wapol as well. Those two characters need to be with Luffy and the rest during Elbaf or from mid-Elbaf going forward, for the connections with the ancient weapon Uranus and the reuniting of the band, of the crew, because she's been hunted by the government, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna move already into fine liner, okay, as we normally do. So I've been talking and haven't been doing the drawing much, but yeah, let's do drawing now. So Basically, what I think is gonna happen here is that they need to reunite. But before of this, as I said at the beginning, I have watched the 1114, okay? And 1114, it is very interesting, because if you read One Piece every now and then and you don't actually care much about the plot or what is going on, you just want to have some fun and watch the story, totally fine. I used to do that before as well, but now that I'm doing the videos and I'm trying to talk about it and everything more, I'm thinking about what may happen next, or yeah, what's next to come. So, as I said, I was talking with my friend the other day, and this is as well a concept from that in that conversation that we had. It came out a little bit from me, a little bit from him, and we said, "Oh, this may happen, this may happen." So I said, "Oh my God, I can't wait to talk about this, do a video about this, and see what everyone is thinking, because it is very true." So, what happens in 1114? In 1114 is revealed, after the world is sinking and all these things, it is revealed that Vegapunk is sharing info with everyone and is telling, okay, if this and that happened, we are in peril of being drowned, the world is sinking, this and that, and you know, they show the Mocktown people that they don't believe it, blah blah blah, but you see the rest of the faces are all concerned about what's gonna happen, okay, and you say, good. Who do we know in One Piece world who would be able to do a transmission worldwide? Be it like Vegapunk is doing at the moment through this online thing or Dendenmushi thing, or let's say just by the newspaper. This guy, Morgans. So Morgans is the person who is able to reach every corner of the world with his information. Who do we have with Morgan now? That I was saying, Vivi and Wapol. And Vivi is good. Okay, she is a good character. She's confirmed to be a D as well. So she needs to be on the good side. She's being hunted. She wants the world government wants her dead, and Wapol too. So what is happening here in the Reverie, in the Levely, she made good connections with Shirahoshi, with Rebecca, with everyone, with all the good guys that they are Luffy's friends, etc. She made very good connections there, okay? And she was in fact the one fighting for Shirahoshi as well to be released and not be captured by the Tenryobitos, Carlos in this moment. And Ruchi is there. She has this kind of argument with Ruchi as well, like, oh, what do you want, this and that. So what I think is happening here, or will happen after, is that the Gorosei needs to cut the retransmission. I'm knowing everything that I want to know. As a reader of One Piece, as a fan of One Piece, Oda already told me everything I wanted to know at the moment. I don't want Vegapunk, to be honest, to go more into details of the 800, 900 Void Century, etc., the 100 years Void Century, because I would like that to be Robin. I've been waiting for Robin to do this. So I just want Vegapunk to say these basic things. Okay, the world is sinking. That's not Robin's business. Okay, there's this guy called Joy Boy or Nika. He can talk a little bit about these things. Okay, if Oda wants to continue a little bit in the next episode, okay. But to be honest, I think the world government, the Gorosei in Egghead, has been very ridiculous. They haven't achieved anything that they wanted to achieve, so they need to at least cut the transmission. So I think now they will achieve it in the next episode. Vegapunk will continue talking about something important that is Robin related, and then it's gonna be caught. It's gonna be caught, everyone is gonna be in panic, it's gonna be crazy, what are we gonna do, this is gonna happen, we are being betrayed by the world government, we are being betrayed by the Marines as well, so who is the good guy here, who is the bad guy here, and all of this, I think, straight after that, probably, a second retransmission is gonna start that is gonna be led by Vivi and done from Morgan's balloon ship flying thing, or he's gonna print the newspaper to first thing in the morning, or even first thing straight away, for all the speech that I think Vivi is gonna give now to be printed straight away after this crisis. Okay, so I think straight away I thought Chaka may think as a temporary ruler that he may be of the Arabasta kingdom, while Vivi is out of track and Cobra is dead. He can be managing the kingdom. I was thinking, okay, maybe Chaka. And I'm talking with my friend, and we were talking, oh, what about Vivi? He said, oh, what about Vivi? Yeah, maybe Vivi is the one doing it from Morgan's boat, from Morgan's balloon, and she's basically announcing to the world in video, as I said, in video or in the newspaper. He's gonna be saying, hello, my name is Vivi, Nefertari D Vivi, I'm the queen of Arabasta, I have seen this and that, they want to kill me, Wapol is with me, I'm with Morgans at the moment, I'm escaping and I'm fleeing to go and find my friends Luffy the Yonko, to be under his protection, because he's the only one who at the moment can protect me against the world government. I think that's gonna happen. That is what is gonna happen. And she is gonna say, please, I have connections with rulers of several nations, like for example, my nation is Arabasta, please go and find Chaka. We have our castle, our city is elevated, so we are safe. Everyone that is around Arabasta, please go there and take your families. You will be safe with Chaka. And then she is gonna say, everyone go to Dresrossa. My friend Rebecca is ruling. The Riku family is ruling there. They have a castle as well above ground in a top hill. They are gonna be able to help you. So if you are around Dresrossa, go there. They will help you. I know Dalton because they met in the reverie. I know Dalton and Kureha from the Drum Island, from the Drum Kingdom, that is now the Sakura Kingdom. Please, everyone, go there because they have the castles and the towers on top of the mountains. You can be safe up there. And then, like this, she's gonna be talking about basically everyone. And probably, I think she may leave a last message for Shirahoshi. And she can even say something like, oh, Shirahoshi, my sister, please, I know you are waiting for Noah to be moved to do the Legends of the Gyojin, but please, now I need your help, please. Take Noah and pull it out and fish from the sea whoever you can fish. Like people like Tonjit, that it's in Lone Ring, Lone Land, where the Foxy Saga happens, that he's in the middle of nowhere. Like people like them, they can basically be saved. And it's gonna be, please, Shirahoshi, take the Noah. I don't know, I know maybe this is not what you were waiting for, or maybe the Legends job, but now I need you to do this, please, as a friend, as our love for Luffy. And I think she's gonna make public her connection. She needs to make public her connection with Luffy, as I said, because she's been hunted and she may be killed if she doesn't say these things. So this guy has this chain here. It is looking nice. The drawing is looking very nice so far. That's the shirt. Yeah, let's speed up this a little bit because I'm talking, and I'm not drawing much. And I love these drawings, so I'm doing these drawings and I'm loving it so much. Okay. So this is something that will be revealed most probably in the next episode, and if this is not happening in the next episode or in 2 episodes, then we can bin this theory and that's it. But that is what I think is gonna happen, and straight away after the connection is cut by the Gorosei. So the Gorosei is gonna say, because, think about it. Why do you want all these Luffy's friends talking in the Reverie, in that plaza in the Reverie, that they were, oh, Luffy, I know Luffy too, okay, let's be quiet about it, oh, this is not the best place to talk about it. Why would you want them to meet? Because at some point they need to help each other to do something, and what better moment than this one for someone to take the lead in this Luffy's friends. Someone needs to take the lead, okay? And I think it's totally normal that it's Vivi, because Vivi, all of us wants her as a Straw Hat more. I consider her as a Straw Hat more, because she was gonna live with them. If she hadn't had the duties, she was gonna live with them. Because of this, as I said, there is one character that needs to take the lead in these good guys, Shirahoshi, Dalton, the Tontata Kingdom, and Dresrossa, everyone. So there is one that is Vivi taking the lead there, because she's a ruler and she knows how to do that. And all the rest are too young, like Shirahoshi is teenager, all of them are teenager, Rebecca as well, and I think Vivi is the only one that is around like 20, 21, I think it is, kind of a little bit older than Luffy she is. I think she is the same age like Nami. So it fits the bill that someone at her level takes the charge and does this. Feel free, as I said, to tell me in the comments what do you think about this action. It may happen, if not, what do you think about it, and we can discuss it in the comments as well. And yeah, we are almost finished with the line work. I'm not gonna be counting how many he has, I'm just gonna be doing okay, like this. It's funny because now that I'm drawing it, it's like a chicken leg that you will draw it like this, but it is not, it is like simulating a trouser, but it is very nice. Okay, this is black, and the sole here as well at the back, and then this one too. I think the story needs to start connecting with everything, so if Vivi is gonna do something, it needs to happen soon. I'm not saying it needs to happen today, but it needs to happen soon, and it makes sense if something like this happens. Like, I've been talking in my channel about many theories in One Piece, and all of them needs to start happening already, because there is not much time, about to finish the story. So that's why we're having info. I even suspect that even now that Oda has given a little bit of info about Nika and Joy Boy and everything, maybe we see more, and he talks a little bit more. As I said, leaving the main discovery for Robin to do with the Ancient Kingdom and everything, and the truth of the world for her to discover, because it's her kind of dream, her task, okay? But it can happen, Let's see. This is looking very nice. Let's do the arm, that is not let's do the hand, that is not a hand, it's a wing as well. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a little one here on the side for the thumb. Yeah, I think we kind of have it. This is the cape, okay? One part of the cape, the other part of the cape. And now I want to go into into color there. Yeah, let's go into color. I wanted to do the video quicker, but I get into the theory. I love so much One Piece that it is so difficult to just say, okay, I'm gonna just focus in the drawing and stop talking too much. But this is the whole point about it. I love One Piece and I like to go into details and yeah, and as I said, this theory is not only mine. I was talking with my colleague, my friend, and then he said, oh, what about instead of Chaka, it can be Vivi? And then we started, okay, Vivi, from there, and then talking is maybe at some point I figure out how to do this, because I'm quite new to YouTube. I'm just so far getting the hang of it and doing the videos. At some point, if I figure out or I feel comfortable in doing this kind of live things and all of this, I will explore that possibility as well, and maybe, I don't know, invite people like everyone is doing, no, every now and then, and maybe I can invite him as well and do some things here, but everything will come. And yeah, but so far, as I said, I'm enjoying a lot doing these videos, and yeah, it opens my mind as well to what happens with the story. Like, you know, when you voice something loud, like I'm here now, I'm alone recording, but when you voice it, it's like some things as well come to your head. Like it happened to me that I've been recording a video, and then because I was kind of finding an argument of justifying something for one theory, I realized about something else, you know. Or there are videos as well, like the NL video, that I will put the NL video here as well, that by the end, it's like I'm drawing, I'm painting and everything, and by the end of the video, I say, oh, wait a minute, this part I've been talking about, it could be about this and about that. And yeah, so I'm enjoying it a lot. It helps me to keep fresh my One Piece knowledge, because I'm someone who loves this story so much that I finished reading the manga. I have all the mangas here at home and everything, and I finished reading the manga, and then I start again. I finish watching the anime and then I start again. So yeah, feel free as well to tell me in the comments if you have read One Piece many times, how many times, or what do you think, or how do you feel after watching it several times, because it's not the same when you watch it only once, if you watch it a couple of times, because you start noticing about plenty of details. That is very nice. I love that, because I love the lore in the stories and the why. Like, for example, I love Lord of the Rings too, and Harry Potter, and sometimes I enjoy more, you know, the books, and I enjoy more the how is the creation made, and as well when they talk about how was the movie created, for example, no? They start talking about, oh, we done this and we done that and we record this way, and I love to see those parts. So yeah, that's why I'm enjoying so much the making of these videos, because I can kind of go wild and crazy, and if it is wrong, there's no problem about it, you know, because that's part of the game. But if there are things that can be right, and that is very cool. That is very cool. So at the moment we are just making his cloak. He is wearing like a type of a Victorian cloak. If you like this type of movies, Victorian movies, you see, you know, that there's a lot of gentlemen that they will go out at night with these kind of capes, and very mysterious, like little bit of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde as well looking, and yeah, I think they wanna go for this vibe. And as I said, if Vivi is gonna do that, because we know Morgans was there as well in Reverie and everything close by and everything, and we knew something was gonna happen with Vivi, because the whole thing, when they start talking about Cobra and everything, is like, something is going on with Vivi. So until 11:14, until 11:13, 14, I thought, okay, yeah, Morgans will take Vivi and Wapol to Luffy, to Elbaf, and then he will go, and Chimpum. But if you think about it, he is the god of journalism. He has the key to talk with people over the world, like Vegapunk is doing now, and he can do this all the time, every week or every day with the newspaper. So it will make sense that as well, for his benefit, because he's upset a little bit with Vegapunk. He's Vegapunk. Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you saying these things? This is big news. This is for me to say, because he is the news. So if you think about it, it makes sense that he takes something for himself from here. It's not only about the news, it's about for himself as well. What kind of business is he gonna do with this? How is Wapol and Vivi gonna pay? Vivi is a character, a One Piece character, a One Piece individual with a lot of character. So she is being there with Morgans and with Wapol, very bossy, very sure of herself, like, oh, nothing that they are saying is true, I believe Luffy, Luffy's my friend, this and that, and Morgans don't lie about him. So she is loyal to Luffy. Like we see all the characters in One Piece, all the Straw Hats in One Piece confirm Luffy will become the king of the pirates. Luffy will be the king of the pirates. All have this loyalty test towards Luffy, all of them, and Vivi as well. In some moments like this, she needs to have it, and is having it now with Morgan. Is doing it now with Morgan. And I think it makes sense if she kind of accepts this in front of the world and say, yeah, I believe Luffy will become the king of the pirates, Luffy is gonna help us, blah blah blah, and for me, I will be a happy reader if this happens, because it's a need. They've been sharing info about Luffy since the very beginning with the posters and everything, branding him as a bad guy. But if you think about it, if you're honest about it, all these people he's been basically helping. So it will make sense. It will make sense if now openly Luffy is gonna be upset because Luffy doesn't like to be famous. He doesn't want to be famous or any of this, but that is gonna help him. Okay, the feather there as well. We are almost done here. Okay, this is looking very very nice, very beautiful. Morgans is a crazy character. He is all about the news, all about the excitement. He's a very extravagant person. I'm not sure, and I don't care, to be honest, if at some point he will reveal his real face. I don't think it's important, and if that happens, it's because he needs to be someone that we already know. But I don't care, to be honest. I don't think that will happen. I don't think he will ever transform into human form and reveal who he really is, because I don't think it's relevant for the story so far. They should give him more importance in the story, in the core story, for this to be revealed. So basically I don't care about that, to be honest. And yeah, but in terms of helping someone like Vivi to share her opinion to the world, yes, definitely I think that will happen, and definitely I think he will allow this. Vivi, as we all know, is a very clever person. She infiltrated in Baroque Works organization, in Crocodile organization, never been found basically, and she managed to discover who was Crocodile and everything, and yeah, so it makes sense that she makes a plan. Like, we know that as well Sanji is the guy with the plans, that we know that Luffy is the one who fights and Zoro is the one who gets lost. We know as well that Vivi is the one who is sneaky and very, very clever, because what he did with Crocodile. Let's paint this all a little bit gray with the pencil, because we want to give this effect that it's hidden in the shade here. We made a first round with yellow to kind of match a little bit of the feathers on the top, but now we're good. The fingers too. It is looking very nice. I like it very much. I'm gonna give a second pass to the blue with a darker blue, because the one I used, it was a little bit too electric blue. Okay. Yeah, very nice. And as you all know, and as I always do, there is a time in the life of a drawing made in this channel that this guy comes into play. And this guy means we are almost finished with the drawing. Let's sharpen it a little bit, because I've been using this one as well for mermaid drawings, the mermaid David Monsters challenge in Instagram. So feel free to go in the show more. So down below on the video, feel free to go to the show more section at the very bottom of it. I'm gonna put my LinkedIn, my Instagram link and everything, so you can check other drawings that they are not One Piece related. I have mermaids, I have things for children book illustration, I have Inktober things like I do in the other videos. I have fan art about Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all of it in both formats, in digital drawing and in traditional drawing. So feel free as well to gossip around a little bit and investigate what I have around the channel. And more than happy to go into conversation with all of this. Or if you, how have you done this one? Or from what comic or from what story is this character? I don't know him. Just throw me a text there on the comments and we talk about it. And I like to interact with colleagues, with fellow artists, and with people who is interested in what I do. And yeah, don't be shy and feel free to drop a message, and we can talk about any of the drawings that you can see on the channel, or even if you don't see anything, you know, if you are drawing about a series or something, or yeah, let's talk about it. And yeah, so this is looking very nice. And as I was saying before, I use this guy to wash a little bit the drawing. I love to do this kind of effect, like it's a little bit dirty, and it gives a little bit my style thing. It's almost gonna die, so I need to get a new one or a couple of new ones. But yeah, this is looking good. This is looking very good. Morgans. Big news, Morgans. Okay. So just to do a quick recap of what we've been talking today in the Morgans video and the connection with Vivi and the 11:14 info from this week, from last week episode. So I basically explained who is Morgan and what is he doing in the One Piece world, what is his job. Okay, and I just explained that because of Vivi and Wapol being with him now, what I think it may happen is that they are gonna open a new transmission to the world, or they are gonna publish in the newspaper, in the next newspaper now, a message from Vivi. And this message from Vivi is gonna say, hello everyone, I'm Nefertari D Lily. I'm aware of Vegapunk's news. These news are very scary. I have friends all over the world. I have kingdoms that I know all over the world that they can help all of you. So please pack your things now and move to these kingdoms and ask for in this case, asks for Dalton, asks for Rebecca, asks for all of these guys that they are gonna be, they are living in high ground and they can house you in their castles. So all the world, all the common people living in towns, in villages, they can go to these places. And as well, it's gonna be saying there in that message, Shirahoshi, I know it's not the time that this was promised, but for your story, for the Joy Boy story, maybe she's not gonna mention Joy Boy, but I know that you have Noah. Please, my friend, my sister, take Noah out, and whoever you can find around the sea that is in imminent danger and can die, please take it on board. I always thought that my headcanon is in Elbaf, crocodile plus straw hats, so the crossgill plus straw hats, using the mechanical ancient weapons, they will destroy the Adam tree. The Adam tree will fall on Marejua, okay, breaking the red line, destroying half of Marejua. There's gonna be a battle in Marejua with the God Knights and many other people there, and Blackbeard, everything. Like Ragnarok, it may happen half in Elbaf, half in Marejua, and this will be the reason for Shirahoshi, because that's above Gyojin Island. That's gonna be the reason for Shirahoshi to order the Sea Kings to pull Noah out, because the mermaids can swim out of the water, they can escape with the water, but I think there may be a mechanical ancient weapon inside Noah that is gonna be the only one that I'm missing, okay? So I'm gonna put here as well the mechanical ancient weapons playlist that I have, and you can understand my point of view regarding these characters and these kind of weapons that I have a very particular opinion about these weapons. There are 6 instead of 3, and there are 3 and 3, and yeah, feel free to check those videos there, and I think you are gonna be able to find all the info that you need there to have a picture of what I'm trying to say. And yeah, as I said, so I think that's what is gonna happen, and that's the way that Shirahoshi is gonna take all the characters around the seas and everything from there. But all of these things, they are not in a clash. So it can happen that by the time that Vivi is getting out the message to the world and everything is happening, we are already arriving to Elbaf maybe, and at the same time the battle is unraveling and we fall in Marejua, and Shirahoshi is taking the ship out while we are fighting. So that I'm saying this now doesn't mean that it will not happen correlated in time, okay? It can happen in a progression that maybe Oda can say, 1 week ago, Shirahoshi was already doing preparations, and then the ship appears in a place, for example, where Tonjit is, to rescue Tonjit and rescue other people, okay? So, yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your nakamas, with your family, and yeah, let's open discussion in the comments as well. And yeah, I think today we are finished. Let's sign. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you liked the video, I hope you enjoyed the drawing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.